3 years to the day, 36 months. I released my very first YouTube video on July 11th, 2020. Today, while we're filming, is July 11th, 2023. And it kind of blows my mind that I've been essentially doing content creation for 3 years now, full time. Even if I haven't been making full-time money from it until recently, like, it's a grind. And there are a lot of things I don't know. But today, I kind of want to just reflect on this 3 years and kind of want to talk about how I got to where I am now and the things I've learned along the way. And I also want to go back and check out a couple of my old videos because I don't go back and watch my old videos, like, ever. I think it's kind of weird. But let's talk about how this all got started and how I got here, because, you know, I had never thought about doing this before. And to be honest, I wasn't even like hip to YouTube at all. I watched it here and there, but not a ton. But when the pandemic started and we all got sent home from tour, like when we originally got sent home, tours were telling us we'd be home for only a month. And then it was 2 months, and then it was 3 months. And it was like, hey, I don't think we're touring the rest of the year. So I just kind of was looking for stuff to do. And my friend Andy Shaw that I toured with, that a lot of you guys know, that's been in chat and streams and stuff, he's like, you'd probably be good at doing content creation. Like, you would enjoy it. You have a personality for it. So originally I actually tried to stream on Twitch right here. I was like, oh, I was so naive. I was like, oh, sick. I love Destiny. So I can just stream Destiny and people will watch and I'll make money. And I was just so dumb. Didn't even realize at the time, like, there's a lot more that goes into just streaming. And for those of you that have been here for the long haul, you know, it's like back in the early days of Twitch, which I probably started around like June of 2020, but it never went anywhere. I had like an average of like 2 or 3 viewers every time I streamed. And one of those was me watching myself on my phone so I could get that extra number, you know? I learned on Twitch that it is way more difficult to build a following than just simply starting to stream and gaming. I gave up on Twitch pretty quick after about the first month and decided, well, let's pivot to YouTube. And again, Andy Shaw gave me that idea of, you know, reaction videos are really popular. Why don't you do that in your own way? And that's kind of when like the light bulb in my head went off. I was like, oh, this could be fun. Like, you know, I'll kind of bring my knowledge from being a roadie into reaction videos instead of just doing it like everybody else that's watching and going, oh, cool. Oh, sick. You know, it didn't happen that quick. If I remember right, my first handful of reactions were that like stereotypical just watch and, oh, this is cool. But I can't remember. I feel like it kind of started over time where I started talking about gear and stuff like that. And I'm not going to lie, like the reason the YouTube channel blew up as quick as it did, like I was at like 10,000 subs in under a month. And, you know, one of the reasons that happened, to be completely honest, is because of the content that I was doing with reactions. I mean, when you do reactions, you have that built-in crowd from whatever band you're watching. Now, your personality and what you do has to try and keep those people there. But I learned a lot early on. So speaking of early on here, let's check out my first video I ever did. And I know there's going to be some stuff here that I'm going to cringe about, but the first video I ever did was reacting to the drum playthrough of Demolisher by Slaughter to Prevail by their drummer, Yevgeny Novikov, and kind of just talking about that. But it was still when I had like a $20 knockoff Amazon camera and a really cheap mic, and like I didn't have anything, dude. So let's see how bad this is. So here it is, July 11th, 2020, first upload. And it has 158,000 views. I'm proud of that. You would think a video older than 3, or if it's exactly 3 years old, might have more views, but I'm proud of that damn number. Proud of everything. But let's check this out and see how bad it is. What's up, everybody? I'm Tank, and I am bringing you a roadie reaction because I'm a roadie, and I'm going to be reacting to videos that you guys recommend I check. I hate that so much. I remember, like, I'm a roadie and I'm going to be reacting to videos that you want me to check out. Fuck. So cringy, dude. But just look at it. Look at the old room, dude, at our old house. Like, I barely had anything on the wall. Barely had a beard. It's like 30 pounds lighter. Also, one of the things that I learned too is like, when you're doing music reactions on YouTube, obviously you're going to get into copyright territory with anything that's played. Well, I don't think I got a copyright on the actual reaction. It's the fucking background music. I learned over time to lower the background music so it wasn't as prominent. because just having the background music that loud got me a copyright claim on the video just for the intro music and me talking over it. That video is fucking brutal. If you have not seen it, I'm gonna link it in the comments. Oh, I had a fuck in there. I didn't even censor it. Can we also acknowledge the fact that like you can clearly tell that I wasn't comfortable doing this? You can hear it in my voice. Like I was nervous filming these for the very first time. Like now I'm completely comfortable and natural, like talking to you guys. Like it's funny. It's funny, like looking back on this and seeing this like anxiety ridden dude that didn't know what was going on. Like, all right, I gotta stop really quick. So when I first started getting into metal years ago, the first time I saw somebody do that rim shot blast beat, like a gravity blast, I was told it was called, blew my mind. And apparently I was talking gear in my first video. For some reason, I thought that came later and I wasn't talking gear in my earlier videos. All right, so second video ever was my first time ever hearing Spiritbox, Holy Roller. This was uploaded 2 days later after that, so July 13th, 2020. 85,000 views, still not bad. I'm happy with that number. This video is only 6 minutes and 30 seconds long. I think that was before I knew that the 8-minute mark was what the monetization point. But what I also didn't expect, early on in YouTube was to just get demolished by so many fucking copyright claims, which I'll talk about that as we go further, like how I'm now avoiding those and getting around those and stuff. But let's see how I took Spiritbox. I remember at the time too, when this video came out, we were in production rehearsals when I was doing like, July. So pandemic would have been going on. I think we were doing taping for a live rehearsal or a live show in a studio that was live streaming for Dustin Lynch. And I remember walking outside to watch the premiere of this video because I premiere all my videos on YouTube. And there was like 15 people in the live premiere. And I was so blown away. I remember being like, holy shit. There is 15 people live from places in the world watching my video right now. I was so fucking blown away, dude. Like, I'm still blown away people even watch my shit, but... All right, let's see this one. What's up, everybody? Tank... Oh, a little decapitated? Another roadie reaction. This is also when I was still self-conscious about headbanging on camera. Wait a second. Is this a chick? I got so much heat for fucking saying that from people on the internet. Yeah. Just me saying, is this a chick? Because a lot of people thought that I was being demeaning by saying chick. Like how I, like growing up in the Midwest, like when I refer to a group of people, I say you guys. Southerners say y'all, stuff like that. There are people that got mad, like when I reacted to Bandmate and said, man, these guys are awesome. And people were like, oh, they're girls. I'm like, yeah, no fucking shit. Since then, I've actually like kind of removed the word chick from my vocabulary just because it did seem to upset so many people. But I thought that was kind of crazy. That was the first time, even just 2 videos into YouTube, that was like the first time that I was just like, oh shit, well, people are mad about me saying stuff already. Here's the big one. Here's the big one. This is what brought in the German army and fucking Eisbrecher fucking demonetizing this whole video for me. This one was released July 15th. So at first when I started releasing videos, I was going like every other day, and then I started going like every day. This was released July 15th. It has 549,000 views, dude. Fucking crazy. It's not even my most viewed video on here anymore either, which is also wild, but this is the video that started it all for sure. What's up, everybody? Tank again, bringing you another roadie reaction. Oh, this is when I started doing the intro too. I forgot about this. Before I start, I just gotta say I am shocked and super humbled by the fact that in the last couple days since I've started putting videos up, I've had over 1,000 views on this channel, 50 subscribers, and I know those aren't big numbers. Guys, 1,000 views and 50 subscribers, and I was fucking beyond the moon. Seriously. Like, I'm being dead genuine serious. Like, I thought 50 subscribers and 1,000 views was like, fuck everybody, I'm fucking awesome, dude. I was so fucking pumped. And now here we are 3 years later, 215,000 subs, fucking like 36 million views. Like, it's mind-blowing, dude. It's fucking mind-blowing to me that this many people are interested in fucking content that I put out. Fucking humble tank. Last night, my good friend Andy Shaw that I tour with texted me and asked, have I seen the Hippa Hippa video? Or it might be
Hippa Hippa.
No idea what it is. It's by a band called Eskimo Callboy. Reaction when you watch it because it is incredible.
Did I change the title on this yet? Yeah, I did. I changed the title to Electric Callboy.
This is so wild watching this now.
I'd be very upset.
Considering I'm literally employed by them right now. This is so weird. Little did we know how big this was gonna fucking blow up.
Oh yeah, the best call out I've ever had.
If I know my metalcore formulas, we're gonna get a nasty breakdown right now. A lot of people thought that right there was a telltale sign that I had like watched this before and knew it was gonna happen and stuff like that. I still tell you right now, 100% honesty to this day, I have never pre-watched a reaction. People are like, there's no way you'd know a breakdown was coming. I'm like, bro, if you listen to enough metalcore, you know when there's a breakdown coming. You just fucking know. Yeah. That is not a special thing for me to call that. And at the time, I had no idea that was Callie. She's got a voice. Fair. I'm going to have to listen to a lot more from this band to hear more, but she's got a voice. Very operatic. No shit! It's the pause here. Fucking Nightwish fans got so mad. They took it like hostile, dude. I think I do pause like right when she hits the note. Oh yeah. So many people left comments about that were like, come on, dude. We know where you were looking. I'm like, well, yeah, it fucking walked right across the screen. What the fuck do you want? Like, of course people are going to look at that. Oh, I forgot about this.
He's an entertainment guy. I like it. I like it. But I'm going to tell you right now. It's about 32 and a half. You are full of shit. All right, cool.
For reference, for anybody that doesn't know what was going on there, he was watching my reaction on stream, and I had said this is my first time ever listening to Falling in Reverse, and he lost his goddamn mind. He's like, my band's huge. You're trying to tell me that you've never gotten into like your girlfriend's car and she's had one of my CDs in there? And I was like, one, you're just assuming that I like girls. And two, no, because I'm married and my wife doesn't listen to fucking music like yours. He like could not believe that I had never listened to Falling in Reverse, and he was so fucking bent out of shape about it. Oh, I forgot I used to get ads and videos. Are you kidding me? Horses. Oh, horses. I forgot about this. Horses. There's definitely something in my beard right there, and I don't know what it is. It's probably a fucking crumb or something. I forgot about my dad doing this with me. So as you guys can see, I've got my dad here today.
Fucking sauced.
Let's go.
This is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys don't know my dad that well. He said the only way he'd be comfortable on camera is if he had some cocktails first. So yeah, he was like fucking 4 or 5 Jack and Cokes in when we were doing this. It was so fucking funny. The song right.
Yeah. That would have felt like a complete dickwad.
Oh God, I completely forgot about this. So let's get into this reaction. You guys get to see how I actually do this. So I need to.
We don't do live reactions anymore on YouTube.
My spot. What's going on, everybody? I'm Tank, and this is a live episode of Roadie Reactions.
Oh, listen to the bass line.
This is fucking. I would have.
Troy.
Dude, I would have fucking killed to have seen this live and not been the person doing it. Oh my god, dude. I had the chat blocked. Claire came in and goes, "Hey, your dad just called me and said that there's no sound on your stream." So shout out Dad and shout out Claire on catching that. We've had some moments over the past few years. This is kind of, I mean, it's cool to go back and watch this and see what I was doing a few years ago, but at the same time, it's almost cringy. Like my stuff, like over time, people evolve all their stuff, and it's like, obviously, I got a way better camera, I got a better mic. I'm more comfortable talking on camera with everybody and stuff like that. But man, that's a lot of learning. Like I get a lot of other people asking me advice about YouTube stuff all the time. And I'm like, honestly, man, the truth is every single day that goes by, I'm learning new things. I still don't fully understand how all this shit works half the time. Again, I've learned my own mistakes over time too. And one of the big things too is, a lot of people ask when you do reactions, I mean, everything's got to be copywritten, right? And the answer to that is yes. 99 out of 100 times, anything you react to is going to be copywritten. Now, in the early days of doing YouTube, I was just reacting to whatever because I wasn't worried about monetizing. I just wanted to build the channel, get the views, get the subs, stuff like that. But after it started feeling like a full-time job, I was like, man, I wish I could monetize these videos. And a lot of people just assume because I have connections in the music industry that that's how I get my videos monetized, and it's not. Around the end of 2020 was when I started just cold reaching out to record labels, introducing myself, explaining to them what I'm doing on YouTube, and just seeing if they'd be willing to drop the copyright claim for me. And a lot of those labels have been. A lot of the labels changed their tune on reactors after 2020 and started working with them and asking them for reactions and stuff like that. And I've finally got to a place with my channel where like, I will not do a reaction anymore. It's a rare occasion that I do a reaction to something I know is going to get a copyright claim on that I can't get cleared. I mean, even this video that we're doing right now is probably going to be a pain in the ass to get it copyright free because of all the music and stuff that's been in it and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens. But this whole thing's been wild, man. I didn't think 3 years later I'd be sitting here doing this. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for just being a part of this whole thing. Like, aside from doing the content itself, I have made so many friends from different parts of the world, and there are so many awesome people in our community, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, that's one of my favorite things about this is getting to know some of you guys and a lot of the people that are, especially in Discord and stuff like that. It's like, we've been in there for a few years now talking to each other and getting to know each other. There's some people on our Discord that I feel like I know you guys better than I know some of the people I know in my neighborhood. It's wild. It's one of my favorite parts about this whole thing, and making the connections with the bands. It's like, I toured with Powerwolf earlier this year. Fucking made that connection from YouTube. I'm tour managing Electric Callboy next month. Made that connection because of YouTube. And I've got other stuff going on that is literally all as a result of doing content on YouTube. It is crazy. Yeah, I had goddamn Orbit Culture at my house for a barbecue. Never thought that would have happened. That was a blast, too. There's a video on that if nobody's seen it. But seriously, I'm going to wrap this up, guys. Thank you so much for being here, regardless of how long you've been here. But I know a lot of you guys have been here since the very beginning, so thank you very much. I love you guys. This has been super fun. I'm going to continue to do it because I still have fun doing it. And we'll just see where the content goes in the future, I guess.